And hello, and welcome to Cooking After Dark with Captain Unicorn
Hey,
and
everybody.
JC Bear.
Oh, I
Hello,
forgot my ears.
everyone.
Oh, damn it.
This is our April
Addie, ears.
6th, and this is our initial live. It's a soft launch. We wanted to introduce ourselves to you all as if you don't know us already. And if you don't, you soon will. You soon will know us.
Most of you know JC Bear, and you
The
know me
bear north
as
of the border, north of the border.
Mr. Addie. But
Yes, this
here
is,
I am Captain Unicorn,
yes, he is Captain Unicorn, and I am JC Bear.
and I
So
forgot
we're
to put my ears on.
here. You forgot the what?
My ears.
Oh,
My horn, my signature horn.
we will
I
discuss this
forgot
in the
it.
pre-production meeting for next time.
Yeah.
But yes, this is our first live, so bear with us with some technical difficulties in case we have them. And we have our first mod, which is Addie. And welcome to Cooking After Dark. We intend to make this fun, foreign, and for some good laughs and to enjoy. Everybody is welcome, but as with anything, egos are left at the door, drama is left at the door.
No
We're here to
drama
just,
allowed.
yeah, we're just here to escape for, an hour, or when we decide to drop half-hour vids narrating what we're creating or what basically Captain Unicorn is creating, and I'm narrating for your pleasure and mine. So that's always going to be a good fun thing. So, uh-oh, we lost Captain Unicorn. Well, I'm on my own, so you're with the bear. Ha ha. So it's all good. So I'm going to greet you all until Captain Unicorn comes back up.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
he's
Had
coming
to.
back up.
I had to get in proper mode.
That's right. We have our unicorn here. So I'm going to say hello to those who are joining us. It'll also allow for a few more people to join in if they want. So it's all good. So, hello, Spartan Dan. Hello, Addie. Hey, Gondron. How you doing, Ozzy Amy? Welcome. Hey, Christine F. Do 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 do. Hey, sassy nerd girl. Bum 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 bum. Cooking after dark. Yes, I'm a little bit nervous, but hey, you know
Yeah.
what? I've been an accessory so long, it feels natural. Feels natural. Um, dee dee dee. Hey, Mark Kropka. Hello, Luna. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Thursday's child. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. And I think that's it. Oh, yep. There's more coming in, but it's all
I'm
good.
all hers.
He's all hers. Hey, Aloon. Yes, this is the first show. This is our inaugural live. Just introducing ourselves, letting you know what we intend to do. And as you can see behind Captain Unicorn, he has a lovely selection of
Hmm?
meats. That's right. Sausages and hot dogs and
So yeah, this is
kebabs and
a
more.
more adult-friendly version of food.
That's true. Hey,
Everyone
G5,
who's been on Bubbles knows what we're talking about because he has a nice sultry
Bobbles,
voice.
yes, and Heidi's, and I do drive-bys on Ozzy Amy's channel. I do drive-bys on Dear Dana's channel. I'm one of the main panelists on Bobbles' channel. That's Babbling with Bobbles. So it's all good. I'm making the rounds in
And this all
everything that
came
we're going
about
to do.
because of alcohol, basically.
Yes,
It
this
was a
was,
good drunk idea, and we're going with it.
we're going with it. We're moving forward with it. And you know what? It's something that we all do every day. Every day we got to eat. Well, every day we need to eat, but it doesn't have to be boring. Even the simplest things can bring delight to the taste buds. You're here for the free food. Well, you got to wait till we
There's
get
no free
bigger.
samples. Sorry, you got to
Yeah,
come to
yeah,
my
you got to wait.
house to get the
Yeah,
free samples.
yeah, you
I'm
got to
not
get.
telling you where I live.
That's right. But I will for a price. No, no, I won't. No, I won't. But for free samples and cake, I can. Yeah, cake is good. So is ice
I
cream.
can see gaining weight doing this because I'm
Well,
gonna cook some really good stuff.
yeah, but this is a little unfair because I'm what 3,000 miles away from you.
At least.
Yeah, so I will be narrating what Captain Unicorn and Addie get to enjoy. But you never know. One day I may show up on the West Coast. You never know. You never, 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 never know. So this is all the fun stuff about, you know, even the most simplest basic thing, you can make it a delight.
Hmm.
And that's the whole point. And with the way things are going, everybody's got around the world supply chain problems and all
Hmm.
this type of stuff. Things are still a little tough, so people may have to economize or so forth, but that doesn't mean sacrificing what you want for your tasting pleasure and a sultry of other things that can go on.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you might, because you just might, Amy, you just might. But you know what? You look good anyways. So who's worried about a couple extra pounds, girl? Come on. Like, you have to enjoy it. Like, for example, for those of you who are here, oh, hey, Babbling with Bubbles. Thank you for joining. Hey, Gina Maxey. I'm just seeing you because I'm looking on the other side. Um, yes, there are yes, are vegetarians welcome, of course, because you know what? Even the simplest vegetarian dish can be a sultry experience. You know what I mean? It really can. So for people here, I just want to take a few minutes, if you don't mind, Captain Unicorn.
Feel free.
Okay. So I want you all to just lie back, take a sip of
Turn your
whatever
lights
bevy
down
you
low.
have, turn your lights down low, and think about the following. Even a basic salad, a lovely basic salad that you have, and just think you are tearing that lettuce, be it romaine or loose leaf or iceberg. You're just ripping that apart in your hands, taking control of it, feeling it. You can hear the crispiness as you're ripping it, and you're tossing it into that bowl. And then you're slicing very nicely, maybe a little bit of onions, maybe some Spanish onions if you like it a little sweet. That sultry aroma and taste. Let's say you're just taking half that onion and you're just chopping and dicing, and you're just pouring it on top, just letting it rest along that firm lettuce. And then you add some slight little bit of tomatoes, slice them so nicely, watching those firm, ripe tomato just come away in your hands, and you toss them in. And they're laying on top of those onions, on top of that firm lettuce, wrapped around it. And then you go and you take some of that ground pepper and you go, and you can smell that spice starting to go in. Take a bit of salt, just put a little dash on top of those tomatoes, just bring out the flavor, bring out the juiciness of them. They could be plum tomatoes, they could be beefsteak, hothouse. Mm. And then if you'd like to have something a little more, just a little more, a little bit of goat cheese, and
Ooh,
you
good cheese.
sprinkle that on top. Now you have that moist, delicious sprinkling. It's subtle. It's will add some flavor. And then from there, all you really need is a basic salad dressing. And a basic salad dressing, just a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of vinegar, and you take the zest of an orange and you zest the orange in with that, and just maybe a quarter teaspoon of sugar. You mix that up and emulsify it. You'll get that aroma of that orangey salad dressing just wafting through the air. Take that, you slowly pour it on that ingredients, toss that, mix it up, let the goat cheese merge with the tomatoes and the onions and the loose leaf lettuce or iceberg or romaine. And if you'd like to spice it up a little bit, you can add a few little chili flakes, or you can also include maybe some nice olives. That would give you a really nice little salty and sweet mix. Mwah! Simple salad, brings out the flavor, tastes for your tongue, and all you have to do is sit back, enjoy, and let it just slowly coat your tongue as you're taking it right down. Mm. Now that's a simple salad. A lot of vegetarians would have that. No, no nudes, no nudes, Luna. No, that's it. That's
Meat
it.
nudes, maybe.
No, yes, that's when we do our outside trips. That's what I mean. A simple. It's all in how you look at it. It's a simple dish. Most vegetarians would have those ingredients uh, in their fridge or cupboards, and all you have to do is put it together, look at it, and think of my words as you're making it. Mm, a satisfying lunch or a great appetizer. Mm, 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 mm. Yum. Same thing. Basic sandwiches. It's all about the layering, the texture, the aromas that are coming out of it. And take a simple peanut butter and jam sandwich. You think, meh, it's just peanut butter and jam. But you get a really nice slice of bread, your favorite type. Could be rye, could be white, could be, multigrain, whatever. You take those two slices out on your plate, you can feel the texture you of the bread. You can. You can feel it. You can feel the weight of it in your hand. And then you can just lay them down on your plates. Now, whether you're a smooth, chunky, or organic peanut butter person, hey, I'm not the judge.
I like
I
chunky.
So do I. I am a chunky. I like my peanut butter with nuts. You know what I mean? It's like crunchy and but whichever you'd like, you just need to take some. You take that whole knife firmly in your hand and you plant it right into that peanut bar jar right in the middle, and you start to stir it and turn it and emulsify it. You get it to that nice texture, and then you can take now you could be the type, and I'm not judging here, you could be the type to take one big scoop and just layer it in one swipe over the bread. Or you may want to do a little something a little more artsy. You take this little smaller scoop and you do little swirls on each corner, causing little ridges in the peanut butter when you're looking at it. And there's a method to this because those ridges are firm and they're waiting to have something put on top of them, something to cover them, something to make them whole. And that's when you can take your favorite jam or marmalade or jelly and do the same thing. But don't overdo it because you'd like to have a nice little balance of, ooh, honey roasted chunky peanut butter. Mm.
I've never tried that one.
Oh, honey and peanut butter goes well too, but
Well,
you
yeah, but I've
have
never had the honey roasted
you
peanut
have
butter.
to be careful. You have to have the right little balance because you don't want to override one of the tastes. You want something equal. So you take that jam and you just slowly put it over what you've made with that peanut butter, allowing it to just settle in and adhere to it. Mm. Take the other slice of the bread, put it on top. Mm. Then you can either take it a two-hander and just chomp, or you can slice it on diagonal and just bite right in. And you know what? It can be just as satisfying as our salad, as a steak dinner, anything, because it's the way you're looking at it. Food can be a fun experience. It can be a sensual experience. It can be the aroma, the way you're putting it together. All of that can make it enjoyable. And that's what this channel is about. It's making food fun, making it enjoyable, making it a sensual delight if you want. And when you're cooking something a little more complex, that's where the aromas really come together. And that's what Captain Unicorn is going to be displaying as I'm narrating it. So it's going to have a whole range of items that can come in. a
Yeah,
whole
I have
range.
some ideas for short little funny videos I can put together, and that he can narrate because I can listen to his voice all day long.
Especially when I'm talking when food goes to Forn. Mm, mm, it can be a lot of fun. But we're not only about the Forn, you know. You have to respect us for our intellect too, don't they? As
Yeah.
you're sitting there in the cap and I'm making love to a peanut butter sandwich. So,
Now we're gonna talk about this is going to be an ongoing collaboration adventure in whatever the hell this is. So it's not,
we'll start a new category on YouTube just for us.
yeah,
Oh
foreign,
yeah, Forn.
because I've never seen any other channels that do anything like this. It's always women in underwear cooking. As who wants to see that? Ugh.
Well, that's the thing. It's like even the most simplest basic meals can be a whole bunch of fun. It is, and it makes it more enjoyable. It's not just a plain sandwich. It's not just a simple old salad. It's a lot of fun, and I mean, you can accompany that with your favorite beverage, um, with company. Hopefully, if you're having romantic company, your food can tell when you love it. It's like that's what Italian cooking's all about. Your sauce
Mm,
knows when you're talking to it. Your sauce knows when you're putting that little extra love in. It
mm.
knows when you want to impress somebody. Mind you, it does
Oh,
take
I
practice. I
always want to
have
impress
burned it.
somebody.
Yeah. Oh, really? Who? Can you
Everybody.
share that with us? Can you share that with us? Who are you trying to impress?
Every time I cook for other people, I'm trying to impress them. Well, I'm trying to impress myself,
Hmm.
but by proxy, I'm impressing them. So
True, but we're also our own worst critics.
true. Ask Addie. She's
Hmm.
always getting on me about being down on what I do. She said, "Oh, it's amazing." And it's okay. I tried making my own red beans and rice because of Heidi. Hers are amazing. Mine weren't even close. But it was my first attempt, so it's fine.
And you got better after the second and third,
Well,
right?
I've only made it once so far. It was last weekend. So
Oh my
I
God.
didn't I didn't I did it in Instapot. I didn't cook it long enough, and the beans weren't quite soft.
True. But
But
Bobbles, that's a different show about the naked chefs and all that. So we're not doing that. But that's a different show. The naked chef cooks
no one
naked.
wants to see this.
Yeah, no one's cooking naked. And don't ever cook bacon naked. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you're putting it in the oven, then that's a little different. But don't cook it in a frying pan naked. It can. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I
Yes, it
want to
can.
show some pictures of things that I want to possibly cook for the show for everyone to enjoy.
Okay, so now we're going to have a little bit of a picture show.
A little bit.
A little bit of a picture show.
Now, let's see. That.
Ooh,
Let me blow it up.
bacon wrapped Oreos.
Oreos. Smoked bacon wrapped Oreos.
Mm,
Now, you're going to say, that sounds disgusting. I said the same thing. So I got to try it because you've had candied bacon before. Yes?
bacon,
Bacon.
bacon.
We've all had candied bacon. Everyone's tried at least one bacon maple bar, right? I've
I've
even
had
tried.
maple bacon cookies.
I've tried putting bacon in my brownies. Was not a fan, but this was amazing, and I tried it with a rub on it and without. It was much better with a little bit of the rub. So
Mm.
I use a honey rub for my pork, and I put that on the bacon, and it was
Now,
fantastic.
did you when you took the honey rub, did you use your hands or did you use a utensil to coat it, like brush it on gently, or did you massage it in
I sprinkled it with my fingers, and then I rubbed it in. Just go.
using?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't use your thumbs along each. just pushing it along from each end to the other,
Yes, I put
making
this
sure
on,
that there was an
releasing
even
all the
coating.
tension from the bacon.
That's right. Bacon can be tense, especially if you're using Canadian bacon, as you call it. We call it female bacon up here. So putting in a little Canadiana in there. So it's all good. Now, here's the thing. Do you put it raw, wrap it around the Oreo, or are these already pre-cooked and then
No,
you wrap
you
it
wrap
around?
it raw. I had to cut each strip in half because it would have
Hmm.
been too much, and just tuck it underneath the bottom.
Yes.
Um, and you smoke it for what was it, 275?
For how
But
long?
then you gotta crank it up. I don't remember. It was a while ago when I did it, but I can whip it out later and show everyone.
I think it would be a good demo if you take out your bacon and wrap it around a nice Oreo cookie and
I have to
see
go
how
back and
long it takes. I mean,
Oreos.
you always have to start slow and let the heat build up before you reach it to the high point of the heating and cooking element, and then take it back down. But from start to end, how long? I think these ones are double stuffed, Spartan Dan. How long did it take from start to finish
I
to
think it
make a
was like
batch?
to smoke it was like, well, to assemble it was no big deal. Cut bacon in half, wrap it around, sprinkle it with seasoning, and then put it in the smoker for like 20 minutes. Because these were what you're seeing are fairly melty. Because
Mhm.
in order to get the bacon crispy, you got to get it hot and bothered.
True. Now, Indian Joe makes a point. He said that he would cook it about halfway so that it's still limp enough to wrap it around before, because as you cook bacon, it contracts and wraps tighter and
Yeah.
tighter and tighter. So did you do that about halfway through with
No,
the bacon
I've
before
only
wrapping?
done it once, so I did it per the recipe where you just wrap it and put it in the
Hmm.
smoker and let it go from there. I'd have to try different variations of that.
Hmm. That sounds good. There's so many different ways that we could try that, and there's so many different ways that you could eat it. Would you still, go for the stuffing first and then leave the outer shell, or would you go
The
full
cookie
on
part,
in?
there's no way to tear the thing apart unless because you see everything gets kind of soft.
Mm.
So it's a little mushy, but it is so good.
Well, like I said, up here they have a maple bacon cookie, and it was like, at first I thought, this is gonna be a little different, and then I tried it, and it was like delicious. Well, don't worry, that's what salads are for, and a few other things. This is just an example. Yes,
Looking
thick
for something
bacon
else.
twisted with puff pastry. Yeah, I would recommend the thinnest bacon as well. You've wrapped bacon around so many types of food. Yep, so have I. Bacon is good everything, everywhere.
Okay, now look at that. That is
Mm,
decadent
yes, that is totally decadent. A pecan pie
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
You'll
Mm.
gain weight just by being in the room with it.
Well, yeah, I can smell the pecans as they're being toasted in the pan, and with all the
And
spices,
a
just,
good mistake is to slightly over roast your pecans because then it turns into a little bit of a coffee flavor.
oh, definitely.
It is so good.
Oh my God, yes.
Uh huh.
Hmm. Exactly. But that would be so much. I mean, I can just imagine seeing you prepare the crust and spread it out in the pan and pat it down and make sure that it's firm and put together, and then the blending of the cream cheese and the additional ingredients as they go in and they start to get beaten and pushed together and minced, and then the final preparation with the pecans or pecans. slowly roasting, adding in any additional spices that you would need to them. Mm.
Now, what I'm really excited to do is a nice brisket.
Oh, yeah.
Nice big old slab of meat. Just rub it all over.
But what would you rub it with? That's the key thing. What would you actually cover that piece of brisket meat with?
Well, next thing I need to try is 50-50 mixture of pickle juice and mustard as a binder.
What type of mustard, though?
Just standard yellow mustard.
Not Kern's dry powder mustard?
Nope. And then you rub it down. I personally I just use coarse salt and pepper, the coarsest pepper you can find,
Mm-hmm.
and a little bit of garlic powder, garlic salt.
Mm-hmm.
Rub that all over generously, but not too generously, because I have gone too much and it's been salt meat. Ugh. But
Salt
if you do
meat.
it, salt. Well, it's just I've almost cured it. I've put that much salt on it.
Oh my God, you're not making a prosciutto.
I'm not making. Yeah,
Yeah, you're not making a prosciutto, dear, but it's a brisket. Plus, you need the leg part for the prosciutto. A weird bacon thing I saw and tried was Tortino's pizza, cut in 3 pieces, fold over each, wrap in bacon and cook. Yeah, you have to be careful. If you overdo it with the bacon, that's all you ever taste. And trust me, I love bacon, but that brisket looks delicious. Now, how long would something like that take? And do you leave
brisket.
it overnight?
Upwards of 12 hours, which is
So
why
you
I
would,
like my
so you would,
Traeger.
so you would like no, but how long would you marinate it for?
I would brine it for like 24 hours,
Okay.
12 to 24. That's my minimums.
Okay,
Absolute minimum is
cool.
12, and maximum is 24.
See, this would be a perfect thing. When you're prepping for something like that, we could do like this is the prep portion and show them exactly what's needed for prepping and how you prepare it, massage it with all the spices, churn it, slap it, massage it on the other side, have it all there. How to wrap it up properly and leave it in the fridge overnight
Oh wait,
for
it moved.
yeah. That
The
way,
method of rubbing it.
yes,
You want to watch me rub my meat?
yes, we will,
Yes, you will. You're gonna watch me rub it
and
all
I'll
over.
describe every inch of that seasoning going
Yep,
into every
that is the whole
crevice.
point of this channel.
That's right. Food for the eyes, for the mind, for the senses. And then that way, if we do one segment where it shows the prepping, we can do another segment, showing it going in. No, no 12-hour lives for a brisket to cook. No way. I said, Bear's got a nightlife coming up.
No, I'd set up a
Restrictions are
camera and
opening up.
just be a static shot.
That's
You watch
true. And I bet you 10 to 1, we'd probably get plenty of people watching it cook.
Probably people watch the stupidest things, like this show.
No, not stupid. Just, maybe you just want to go to sleep with brisket on your brain. It's all good. It's all good. Hey, there are people that do sleep streams where they watch them sleep, and people donate money to watch a person sleep. So why not? Just look, just, here's the brisket, and we're getting it ready for, the Saturday night unraveling and the eating. But you see, it's not just brisket with us. It isn't. And this is what you have to understand. You can have a nice piece of meat as your main display, but you need side dishes for it. I'm talking side dishes to accentuate it. That could be from a nice garlic mash, whipped and manually
Ooh,
pummeled to me it's
yeah.
smooth, with some nice 18% cream, just a little bit to smooth it out. You add in some fresh garlic. You mix that puppy with your own hands, and it comes out soft and fluffy and flavorful. That's a nice little portion of your side dish. Then you can do something like a little mix of maybe cauliflower and beans or peas. You can spice that up with a little bit of chili flakes, maybe a little bit of barbecue sauce or seasoning on the cauliflower to give it a little zest. Just the right heat, just enough seasoning adds to the flavor of the potatoes, and then a nice slice right down of the brisket from the outer sides to the tender meat inside. Mwah, mwah. Talk about a cornucopia of flavors just exploding in your mouth all at once.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. I need to go outside, cool down a bit. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
but even the simplest things like at breakfast. I mean, oatmeal doesn't have to be boring, and you don't have to pay extra with all the other stuff that they flavor it with sugars. You can control all that, Bobbles, or anybody else that's watching the sugars. All you need to add is maybe a little bit of cinnamon, maybe some fresh fruit that you're allowed, maybe, even just a little bit of vanilla extract. Mix that into your oatmeal. Makes that oatmeal have a nice little flavor, a nice vanilla blueberry oatmeal. You control the vanilla extract. You control the blueberries. You can tailor it to what you like. Gives you high fiber. Get your get day going. Mm. You can even add a little teaspoon of honey instead of the blueberries if you really want to control it. Mix it together. It's a vanilla honey cornucopia. Same thing. Basic cornflakes. There's so much stuff that you can do. That cornflakes has that that savory type section,
Yeah.
so you can add that in, and then on top of that, again, a little bit of nutmeg, or a little bit of cinnamon, not a lot because they're powerful spices.
Mhm.
You add that in with the cornflakes and milk. Mwah.
My favorite thing to add to cornflakes would be sliced strawberries.
Mm.
I absolutely love
Yes.
strawberries on cornflakes.
Oh God, yeah. It gives
And
a
the
whole
second
different
would be
flavor.
bananas.
Yeah. You can also add bananas to oatmeal too, and it'll give you
Yeah.
this that same type of vanilla texture, but it also gives you your potassium and calcium and all those vitamins in with it along with your fiber. I mean, there's so many different things that you can do with it. It's all good.
No.
Fried chicken
No.
with cornflakes. Injun Joe. That's fried chicken and waffles, okay? But not with cornflakes.
Oh.
You're getting out of hand, Injun Joe. I must take you backstage and have a little chat with you. A little chat. We're going to discuss this. We'll discuss it later, Injun Joe. It's all good. I'm glad that you came here, though. It's always fun. You too, Elsie, Linda. I may have missed you because I was concentrating on on the actual live. So for all the new people that came in that I missed, welcome. You use cornflakes to bread the chicken and fry it. Oh yeah,
Oh,
I've heard
okay.
that too. I thought you
That's
meant
different.
with your bowl of cereal. I'm looking, okay, Injun Joe. I mean, I know that they've got some Wild West recipes, but I've never heard of that one. Yes, I've also heard you can use crackers and all that. You crush up the crackers and use them for pork chops and stuff. But yeah, but any meal you can spice up to your own tastes. A lot of this are just our own suggestions. You can try it. Let us know if you like it. Let us know if it's something else that you may have done. Like, I mean, I would love for us to find a different concoction for avocado toast because basically it's toast with a layer of avocado and a poached egg. I
Mhm.
think that over the course of this year, we can come up with a new little trend that we
Ooh,
can set the world on fire with.
that'd be fun. Because one of the things I want to do is food crimes.
Yes.
Any foods we see on social medias that are just absolutely what the hell,
And
and we will pick them
what was
apart.
the point? Yeah. like the cronut.
And I might even make some of them. I don't know.
Well, you
Because
never know.
I tried the smoked Oreos.
We yeah, well, we may be committing some food crimes, but let's
Yeah.
just put it this way: if we do, you will enjoy it completely, as it titillates your taste buds all the way through. You may not like it, but you won't slap it and kick it out in the morning. That's all I'm saying. So it's all good. It's all good. Yes, you can use hummus is good for a lot of items, and because it's so bland, you can spice it up any which way you want. Pine nuts and pesto with basil, the whole thing. Yes, if you'd love to try something that we may have suggested on here, feel free to send a photo, and we would post it. It's all good. We can see food crimes or new chefs on the scene asking for a friend. Yes, tell your friend Luna that she can send she can send it all she can send it at any time. But this is the different things. Sometimes we'll be doing lives. Sometimes we'll be dropping videos of what we're creating, and we can do that. Well, we can also try it here and see if we like it, or maybe what we may have changed or tweaked for our own tastes as well.
I never leave a recipe alone. I always have to add something or take away something.
Yeah, I mean, I've experimented from the original Italian sauce that I was taught to make when I was growing up.
Yeah, you
So
always
I've
try
tweaked a little
try
here,
the
tweaked
basic
a little
recipe
there.
first, and then you get the sense of something's missing, something's too much.
hmm Or sometimes something is, yeah, especially missing. Sometimes, depending on your taste buds, you may want something a little more spicy.
Mhm.
And you can think outside the box. A lot of people will add chili, but you can also use sriracha
Oh yeah, yeah. I need someone.
as something to spice up a meal or spice up a an item and do stuff. So it's as simple as that. Yes, and
Yeah, love me some shepherd pie.
you can mix so many great items into the beef to change the flavor of it. And then, well, that's why we booked it this late for those of us on the East Coast and in Europe. It's post dinner time
Yeah.
for some
Damn it, I'm
attending.
hungry again.
Yes, for some people it is lunchtime. For some people it is so. But yeah, oh yes, if you have, oh yeah, finding somebody that can do lamb proper, mm, 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 mm. Or maybe make a something like a, hey Willow, maybe make something like with lamb in a tangine with some of the Moroccan spices that they would use.
I've
Oh,
never done that far ethnic stuff.
oh, we will.
I do a lot of Mexican stuff. I've done southern stuff. I've made
We
jambalaya 2 weeks
we
ago.
we will take it. It'll
Oh,
be basically this. It'll be a trip around the world with various items that we know how to do and some things that we don't. But yeah, it'd be like 80 meals around the world with Captain Unicorn and the bear. Yeah.
oh, that could be fun.
Oh yeah, that would be it's just like Southern Mexican. Um, we can do some Moroccan with lamb. We can do shepherd's pie. We can
Okay,
travel around
so
a whole
so
bunch of
who has
stuff.
never had shepherd's pie?
Everybody in the chat, raise your paw. If you never had shepherd's pie at all, it's a lovely little dish that will fill your knish. Everybody in the chat, raise your paw.
Because I love shepherd's pie. Well, cottage pie. I think I've only done shepherd's pie once because shepherd's pie is actually
Okay.
ground lamb and cottage pie is ground hamburger.
Well,
Just to be picky about it.
well, Luna hasn't. Virginia Woolf hasn't. Luna,
Yeah. Thanks, honey.
Paranormal, Willow hasn't. It's one of G5's favorite.
So in a nutshell, it's for cottage pie, it's uh,
Ground
ground
beef.
hamburger.
Melmac hasn't, or Maymac. No, Melmac hasn't had. shepherd's pie. So maybe we can do a segment on that.
Yeah, 'cause it's really good. Hamburger, tomato sauce, onions, sometimes corn, depending on who likes it like that.
Elsie,
Uh,
Linda, you make sausage pie, so you use ground pork, ground seasoned pork.
hmm.
Hey, Chemist Chaz, nice to see you. Hey, Gigi Tutu. I raised my paw. Spartan Dan didn't hasn't had it either, so maybe we can do a segment on shepherd's pie
Yeah.
because
Well,
there's different
I'm curious about
seasoning.
the sausage pie.
True. Can you expand on the sausage pie that you were mentioning about? You've piqued our interest. Is it chorizo sausage that you use, the spicy Portuguese sausage, spicy Italian sausage? Do tell. Yes, sausage pie. But which type of sausage? Because each one of them would have their own type of flavoring and so forth that through.
Mm.
So yeah, that would be interesting to do, especially um, now. Do you do it with the crust, or do you leave it just with the sausage pie? Exactly. Do you encase it in something, or do you do it more like a shepherd's pie, but you just utilizing a sausage? Fun hamburger pie with kidney beans topped with cornbread. Mm. Oh, nice.
Pinterest is my go-to for everything.
Elsie, is that what you're more referring to? Hot sausage, yes. Bottom and top crust. Mm.
Hmm.
You know, the next time you
Interesting.
make that, Elsie, Linda, please send a photo in to us. I would love to see it, before you cut into it, and then also once you cut a slice for yourself. I would love to see it. Oh yes,
Damn,
Injun
maybe Joe's
Joe
got to be up here. Oof.
with chorizo and cheese dipped in batter and fried. Yeah.
That
Mm.
sounds amazing.
Oh, it is. But what type of cheese, Injun Joe? Are we talking a nice ricotta, a mozzarella? Are you talking about cheddar, s- spicy jack? We need details. And again, people, if you're making something and you would like us to show it, please, take a photo, bring it in. We'd love to show it when we do a live. Ooh, pepper jack. Love to do it when we show a live just to see what, our little community is cooking and how they're doing it. And send us your recipe because I'd love to try it out and see if I like it too. I mean, it all sounds so delicious to try. Mm. Oh yeah. And then ooh, cornbread batter with grated cheese and bacon. Ooh, very nice, Melmac. So it's all good. So I mean, it's not just what we've enjoyed and what we've enjoyed eating. We'd like to build a community that if you guys are doing something unique, you know what? Why not show your talents and let's highlight you as well? It's all good. Now, Virginia Wolf, you made a gyro meat once with lamb or a gyro, not gyro. I'm thinking of gyro, one of our members, but you made
I've
a
heard it
gyro,
pronounced gyro, but I'm not sure what
gyro.
the actual pronunciation is.
I've heard it up here as gyro. So gyro meat once was lamb and beef cooked in a bread pan. It was staged and stuffed with stuff, and the stuff was great. Only did it once, but it was yummy. Oh yeah, yeah, that would be so cool. Well, maybe if I can get down to one of the older Greek restaurant establishments where they have it on the spit spinning,
Yeah.
I can take a little bit of a video of it and just see, and we can bring it back and work it into maybe one of our segments and so forth in the future. Yeah, definitely with summer coming, Smokers and barbecuers, you are more than welcome to show us what you did. It's all good. Send us your recipes. We'd love to hear them. I can't actually barbecue here because I'm in a condo, but
Ah.
that's why I have Captain Unicorn.
He can smoke vicariously through me.
Yes, I can smoke through Captain Unicorn. I can barbecue through Captain Unicorn. So it's all good.
I just bought a smoke tube to add extra smoke to the process, so it's going to be amazing.
Mm.
I can even do cold smoking with that. Just don't turn on the grill and just I can smoke cheese. I can smoke if you don't want to cook or you can't smoke outside. You get a small smoker and you can do it inside as long as you have a fan blowing out the window.
Mm.
And you put the meat with the burning chips under a bowl. Let that sit for like 10 minutes, and
Oh,
then cook the meat however you cook it on either broil it or in the pan, and you'll get that smoky flavor in it.
ooh, that would be interesting. But the
Yeah.
thing is that we have to show people how you do it.
Okay.
It's great to describe it, but it's also
The
great when we're going to see you in action doing it, using both your hands,
Okay,
cupping that plate,
because you gotta
caging that meat.
rub the seasoning into it. You know,
That's right. You got to rub the seasoning. You got to capture that smoke. I'm just going to see if I can find something in here. It's
food
all
fight.
good.
What, in the backyard?
Sometimes it's all good. How come it doesn't show me any? Let's see. Oh, I got something here. I'm gonna do it here. They want a food fight? Tossing this out.
Oh
Boom.
God, no! You did not just say that.
No, no, no. Did not say what. What didn't I say?
I heard you say tossing the salad.
No, no, no. Tossing this out, not tossing the salad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard things wrong.
Bobbles wants a food fight. I'm giving her some pineapples in the room. There we go. I couldn't find an avocado on here. I was going to use an avocado because they're softer, but the emoji isn't coming up. Oh well, I'll find it somewhere. It's all good. Yeah, I love lamb too. I seen that comment earlier. If it's done right, it's like, oh. And plus we toss the salad at the beginning of the show. Not now. We're into the meat. We're into the meat
Okay,
and the
I
cheese
use
and the veggies and all the rest of it. What flavor pellets do you use?
I have a pellet smoker, so I can get whatever flavor I desire. Apple, cherry, hickory. I generally go with a competition blend, so it's just kind of everything that fell on the floor at the shop. You put in the bag and sell it, right? Because
Yes.
I haven't noticed any difference in the pellets on the flavor.
What's your
Uh-huh.
favorite? But what now? Let's put it this way: if how long do the pellets last? Like how much would you
It depends
use?
on how high the temperature is. I I'll experiment between 125 and not 125, 225 and 275, somewhere in there.
So like
The
so,
lower, the slower, the longer it takes, the more smoke you get in. But that's why I bought the smoke tube so I could cook it higher, but still injecting more smoke.
cool. So there's such a thing as a smoke tube.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that when it's warmer out and we do this, you're gonna have to show all of this. All the attachments, all the fun things that you get to put together when you're doing this.
Okay. Oh, here's.
No, no, no. We want to see it live. You can show
Okay.
it
Okay.
here, but it's going to go live. I want to see you putting the attachments together, putting the meat into it, watching it, take on the flavor that only Captain Unicorn and his pellets can give. Oh, deer meat is delicious.
Yeah. I still have some in the freezer.
Oh, cool. You can make a nice deer meat chili unless it's already in steaks format.
It's in a
Hey,
roast.
Heidi, welcome. Thank you for joining us on our first live, introducing ourselves, talking all about salads and sandwiches and meats and cheeses and all the fun stuff and side dishes that we can do. And this is going to be us, and hopefully you'll be able to see our vids dropping and the narration, and also
Yeah,
share
this has
with
the
us
potential
some
to
of
be
your
really, really fun.
creations. That's the whole point of this. It's supposed to be fun. Food is supposed to be fun no matter what. Even the most boringest, simplest meal can be fun. It's all in your perspective. And, why not? Make it fun.
Okay, quick poll.
Oh, I'm not a dietitian, Willow. I'm just saying we can make any. You tell me what you'd have to see a dietitian to see what you can eat. And, you know, spices shouldn't be an issue. It's only if you're adding adding stuff. No, Bobbles, you're not there's a whole sizable contingent in the world that have diabetes or pre-diabetes, so there's just a different way of looking at it. Don't say that you're screwed. You're not screwed. Stop it. Stop it. It's all good.
At,
It's
at
all
some point, Injun Joe's got to be up here because he sounds like he knows what he's talking about for food.
yes. Yes, Injun Joe. When you've done your creation, you're more than welcome to join us to show us exactly what's been happening. Hey, Lindsay112, thank you. How you created it. Send us a picture. Don't be shy. Show us your meat, and we'll be able to, display it on our channel proudly. And
That
then
will
we
never
can
get old.
describe it. No, it won't. It won't get old with me. It never did. So it would all be good. And then, yeah, that's what I mean, people. If you've created something and you're proud of, let's show it. And that's true. Exactly what Injun Joe has said. Half of, our good times are usually spent with friends or family, and it's usually over a meal and a couple of drinks or pop or whatever. And usually you're having a good time over a meal. So why not enjoy the food regardless of if you're with somebody or if you're not? So it's all good. Exactly, Injun Joe. Share what you have. Share with the rest of the world what you have, Injun Joe. Don't be shy. I know you've already been up on a panel, so can't say you've never done it before because you have. So welcome. Come to the embracing arms of the cooking bear and the unicorn. It's all good. It's all good. Now we are almost approaching an hour, my friend.
Oh yeah,
Time goes fast up here when you're having fun.
yeah,
It really does.
yeah. Well, soon we'll have more content. Like I said, this
Ex-
this is just to get to know us as a team, get an idea of how stupid we're going to be,
And
which is
how
all kinds of
foreign we're
fun.
going to be, how much foreign we're going to have.
Lots of foreign. I think it's
Lots
the
of foreign.
mostly foreign.
Well, not necessarily. A foreign sandwich.
What
I
the
already
the
described that
foreign?
with just peanut butter and jam. Wait till you see what I do with a layered ham, turkey, bacon club. It's all good. So yeah, and that's the exact same thing. If you have that recipes that works, you know, hey Kelly all day, it's great. Come share them. We can try it out. Other members and subscribers can try it out. Maybe they'll do a subtle twist, and we can exchange information. We can exchange recipes. We can showcase. Take a picture, send it to us, and we can put it up on our live. And when we grow big enough, put it on our community page and show different things coming up and just have fun with it. That's the whole point. Now, we won't always be doing lives. There will be sometimes we'll do a live, sometimes we'll drop a video of what Captain Unicorn has created. And we have a few things on our meal planner that we have discussed about doing. And that's the whole point of this, just to have some fun, maybe, eventually get uh, large enough that if somebody has a recipe of the day, we can all try it. And then when we're on the live, we could be, you guys can be eating it, but we can't be eating it because we'll be talking. But at least we would have tried it. It's kind of like having a communal dinner with everybody.
No.
Okay, for some of you, it would be lunch. What do you mean, no?
I mean that.
Yes, hit the likes for nudes. Captain Unicorn will be having a animated feature showing. Not yet. That's for
Oh,
later.
sorry. So okay, for
that's a
what day of the
surprise
week?
segment that's coming up. A surprise segment.
We were thinking about Mondays or Sundays. We haven't nailed it down yet.
Oh, they're asking for an email.
I think Ash and Addie
Addie, did we
is
set up an email for the
is
channel?
going to set that up. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah, so we will set it up and post it, and voila. And this is half the fun of doing it. Like I said, right now this was our first live, so that you guys get to meet Captain Unicorn live and in person. And see, can you lift up your hands and forearms, please? Captain Unicorn?
What?
No, both of them. Let's see your forearms too. Lift them up so that they're by your earphone.
What?
See,
What?
those are the hands and forearms. I'll be narrating the actions as
Ooh,
he's using
yeah.
them on various types of meat, from chicken to fish to ham to pork to deer to maybe even kangaroo. They're
Okay.
tasty. It's the other white meat. So
Alligator.
alligator. I haven't had alligator in years. That would be
I've
interesting
never
to
had it at
try.
all.
I've seen purses made of them, so they must be tender on the inside
Shoes,
somewhere.
handbags.
Yes. So we will probably have the email when we go live on. You need to wear a crown. I should see if I could get a bear crown. I'll
Hmm.
find one some way, somehow. If
Only
you
on
get
your
a
shows,
horn,
Bobbles.
so it will be interesting. I'll see if I can find that for the next time we do a live. Neither have I, or I think I have, but it was so long ago. So long ago, it was like, oh my god. Ooh, G5. You seem to have a variety in your palette. I'm expecting to hear some good shared recipes sent to us over the future coming months. Same
So now
with
I gotta
you,
order
Indian Joe.
alligator? Oh my god.
No, no, no. Let's first start with the regular stuff. We'll be doing. Do you want
I
to
want
tell
to
them what we're going to attempt first? Do you? Or you want to leave it as a surprise?
leave it as a surprise.
Let's leave it as a surprise. But we'll definitely put shepherd's pie on our rotation to do for people who haven't seen it or tasted it. Just something fun. The Captain Unicorn special. When you come to his diner, would you like some shepherd's pie with that smile? And that's what we can be serving. Oh, fish, yes, a nice smoked salmon, a nice salmon
Ooh,
steak.
yeah.
Grilled, drizzled with a little bit of maple syrup and black pepper. Oh, just a little bit to give it a. Mm, let me tell you something. That it falls right off the bone.
Have you ever sous vide anything?
Sous vide?
Sous vide. Hot water bath?
I don't think so.
Ah.
Well, not a food, but other things, but not a food.
You said that weirdly. Okay,
Well, it caught me off
I've done
guard. I thought you were referring to something else or someone else, but no. Uh,
I didn't say menage a trois.
no, 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 no. You said sous vide, a hot water
Sous
bath,
vide.
and
Yes. I've done vegetables. It's okay. I did salmon, which was really, really good. And I tried one time steak. I was not impressed. I probably didn't do it right because I've only had this sous vide for like 6 months. I don't do a lot with it.
Oh, I think I've seen it, but no, I haven't. I haven't done that with any
Yeah,
like.
you vacuum seal a bag with the food in it, and you put it in hot water, and you can basically cook it all day at the temperature you want, and it will never get overdone
Oh
because it'll
wow.
only get to the temperature you set. So, like for if you're doing a steak, you put your butter and your herbs and seasoning in the bag, vacuum seal it, put it in the hot water, set it at like 125, 130. There are different ways to do it. There's that method. You
Okay.
put that in for 2 hours, and then you quickly throw it in a hot pan or even use a blowtorch to
Oh.
just to give a nice crust on the outside.
Ooh.
And you have the very thin, uh, the well done band around the outside. Because when
Mm,
you're cooking it normally, the heat goes in kind of slowly, so the center doesn't get up to medium rare as fast as you'd like. So you end up
true.
getting a thicker band of well done around the outside, while the inside is the pink. With the sous vide method, you have barely anything that is well done. It is all medium rare.
Mm. Oh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, that's a segment that we could try. Why not? Because I don't think many other people may have seen it. So there's so many different ways that we can try and expose different techniques and so forth for people, and just see, maybe they'll like it. Maybe they'll go eat. No.
I have been curious. I've heard it's probably very irony tasting, but it's one of those things. I know it sounds weird.
I would think they'd be more salty. From my own experience, I think that they're more salty than irony.
No, this is at a restaurant, not your
Oh,
bedroom.
oh,
I'm sorry.
oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh,
Well, what can I say? That's another segment, part deux.
that is after dark.
Yeah, that's the post party. Okay, that is definitely post party. But we are coming up on just over an hour.
Yeah, I think we're good.
We're good, and I'd like to thank everybody for coming here. We appreciate your
Thank you very
support.
much.
Like I said, this is supposed to be a fun channel, and we intend to make it fun. We intend to make it just, a fun place where you can come, exchange recipes, talk about your own food experiences, share some, create some of your stuff, and we'd love to share it on here. And once we get the email in place, we will let you know. And like I said at the beginning of the show, drama, ego, and all that's left when you come into our member chat. This is for fun. A tongue type textured what?
That
Injun
was supposed.
Joe, are you trying to distract me? You bad, 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 bad Injun Joe. And, every once in a while. Say no to porn, but yes to foreign. Oh, I agree with half that statement. So it's all good. It's all good. Thanks for coming. And we have plenty in store with you. Oh, hey, Tainted Love, we're just finishing up here. Um, yes, Indian Joe and his Rocky Mountain oysters. And anything else, Captain Unicorn?
No, that's all I got. I will be working more diligently on figuring out how to actually film things. I have never done that before.
Hey, you know what? Practice makes perfect, and we're new. And if it just be patient with us, and we'll get it down. But there are some things, yeah, we may screw up on. Just have patience with us.
May.
May we
There's going to
may.
be huge outtake reel. So
That's for the first anniversary. What
yeah,
failed, what didn't, and Where exactly did all that food go? This and other mysterious questions will
How
be
many
answered
briskets were burned?
during the process of this.
Oh my god.
How many other families were fed for the outtakes of this too?
Well, that'll be for members after a
Oh,
year.
Ken, you know dessert night. I'm here. Yes, dessert night will be happening. Hey, feel free to share your desserts. We got a pecan pie cheesecake that's in your future.
Oh
We
yeah,
do.
we
Don't
got
give me
some
that
excellent
look.
stuff.
Don't give me that look. We're doing the pecan pie, whether you like it or not. I'll
Oh
speak to
yeah,
your
we're
wife.
doing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
we're
speak to
doing it.
your
We're doing
wife.
it. Totally doing it. What?
Okay, that's fine.
I also got a German chocolate cheesecake.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like something along the lines of that rainbow swirl cake you were talking about.
Okay, that I can do that for second dessert.
Yes, second dessert. So it's all good. So yeah, we have a whole buffet planned for you. So it's all good. But I'd like to thank you for joining us, and I appreciate it. And don't forget to share with us as well. And hey, Strawberry, don't forget to share with us your creations too, because we'd love to see them. Because you may be coming up with stuff that we never even thought of,
Yeah.
and it's all good. So, so for me to you, take care. See you tomorrow night, where you'll be seeing the bear on Babbling with Bubbles, and probably a drive-by appearance by the Captain Unicorn. And thank you for coming and joining, and I appreciate you all.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Take care. You don't know where to end.